one man came here.
Yeah.
After he complained us.
Yeah.
You take a video clips.
If this was anywhere else right now, I would change hotels.
Hey. I wonder how he stopped it. Like, did he climb up inside it, or? Right, the first stop on our day today, on our journey, is Elephant Pass. Now this is an important place for a few reasons. The first, which is probably kind of what struck me the most, is it's the only place in Sri Lanka where you can actually witness both the sunrise and the sunset, just due to the way the land lays. But it's also historically an important place in terms of the Civil War. So I don't know the like super details of the ins and outs, but bear in mind that this was an area of conflict where you had kind of separation and battles between the Sri Lankan army and the LTTE, or the Tamil Tigers. And my understanding is that historically this monument stands to commemorate the service and the sacrifice of the Sri Lankan soldiers, because here at the Elephant Pass, my kind of brief understanding from a quick read on Google is that there is a bulldozer strapped with explosives that was being driven by suicide bombers basically towards a Sri Lankan army base. And there was a Sri Lankan soldier, I think he was a lance corporal, again don't be offended if I get the facts not completely correct, and he basically jumped into the bulldozer loaded with grenades or with explosives to disable it. So he sacrificed himself to save his army base. And so this is the reason for the memorial here. Now bear in mind that these were communities, maybe not them themselves, but maybe their brothers, their uncles, their fathers, whoever, you know, people, a lot of people have a close relationship with the Civil War and people who fought in it. And one thing that I kind of really notice is that during the end of the Civil War, when the Sri Lankan army and Sri Lanka kind of overthrew LTTE and, you know, the country came a whole again, is that these northern parts are maybe probably a little bit more neglected, I would say. I certainly feel that there's perhaps less investment in these areas. And then obviously when you see a war memorial, I wonder how the Tamil people feel about these kind of things. You know, there's a lot of army bases around here. I wonder if there's still a level of, you call it discontent maybe, but a sense of feeling kind of left out in terms of, you know, what they were fighting for. I don't know. Look, I'm not trying to offend anyone with my ideas. You have to bear in mind that I'm from England. Now, it's not the same at all, but in England there's certainly a north and south divide, and I'm from the north. People in the north certainly feel like decisions that are made by government are more favourable to the south of England. So it's completely different, you know. There's been no modern civil war in England, but I certainly understand the feeling of maybe not being properly represented by your government. So I wonder, yeah, I wonder how people in this area feel about having a war memorial here celebrating an army which people in their territory once upon a time were trying to repel. I don't know, but it's a nice place to come and visit anyway. The place that we're heading to today, I don't know an awful lot about it. My main reason for going there, purely and simply, is Trincomalee is a 4.5 hour drive. That's my ultimate destination over the next few days. And it's hard going in this heat. So we're going somewhere where we can break it up. And, you know, as explorers, it's nice to go to places that you've never heard of, that you've never seen anyone else going to. So let's check it out, you know. I'm sure there's a story there. just maybe like 5 minutes down the road if you carry on along your way. You come along to like another part of the museum or the memorial. I wonder if this is probably the actual bulldozer that was being used to attack the army base. It kind of looks like it, right? I mean, what else would it be? Corporal Gamini Gorathne, a valiant soldier of the Sri Lankan Sena Regiment, with the sole intention of saving the camp and his comrade soldiers, went forward with hand grenades and blasted this lethal bulldozer, sacrificing his life in the endeavour. I wonder how he stopped it. Like, did he climb up inside it, or how did he do it? I don't know, I'm really struggling with this heat. It's so hot. Honestly, like, I've been in a lot of hot places, including one time actually when I was living in Australia. I was for work, I was out in Penrith, which is kind of like out west in Sydney, and I remember one day the temperature gauge on my car reading 49 degrees, and you know, sometimes it's a little bit elevated, but I actually read that that particular area that day was the hottest place in the world. So I know what hot feels like. You know, I spend a lot of time in Spain in the summer as well. This is hot. It's got to be, it feels at least close to 40 degrees today. 26 years old. God. Imagine what's going through your mind as a 26-year-old to sacrifice your life for your comrades, you know, for the other soldiers. It's kind of hard as a, you know, not as a Sri Lankan to get a full appreciation of the history. I'm sure people from here kind of maybe taught it in school, they see it on TV and things like that. So you as a Sri Lankan watching, you'll know an awful lot more about this than me, but it's a good place. You know, this is certainly one of the places where I've learned the most in a short amount of time of Sri Lanka's history around the Civil War, you know. Right, let's carry on. I want to feel the wind on that bike because it's the only thing cooling me down right now. I was just packing the bike up, and a bunch of guys came over talking to me. Really friendly. I don't want to record it. You know, some people don't want the camera shoved in their faces. I understand that. But it kind of just goes to really compound the feeling, you know, that Sri Lankan people are really good people, really friendly, really hospitable, and they just want you to have a good experience in their country. You know, those guys were just, I was telling them where I've been and where I'm going, and they were asking me, you know, like, how is Sri Lanka? How is it for you? You know, they really care that you're having a good experience here. And so that's the one thing that I would explain to anyone if you're thinking of coming. Like, people here are good. People here are good, and they're nice and they're friendly, they're welcoming, you know, like it's a good feeling being here. Good, how are you?
Yeah, I'm going.
Too many batteries?
Yeah. You?
I'll show you. I don't know how to say it.
Oh, you're from
I'm from the UK.
UK? Okay.
This is the place I'm going to.
Parantana,
Mullaitivu.
Mullaitivu.
Yeah.
Mullaitivu, this road, left side,
Yeah?
58 kilometers.
Oh, right.
Oh.
Okay.
So, license.
License, yeah.
License.
Hold on, it's in the bag.
License balna? No.
Okay?
No thanks.
Okay.
You time?
3 months.
3 months.
3 months, yeah. I've been here for 6 weeks already.
Next week, you're in UK.
UK, yeah, England. You know, I go to different countries, so before I was in Sri Lanka, I was in India. And then before India, I was in Nepal.
Nepal.
So always just move, you know?
Enjoy.
Thank you very much.
I'm Samir.
What was your name, sorry?
My name is Samira.
Samira.
Oh.
My name is Wayne.
Wayne.
Wayne, yeah.
Okay.
It's good to meet you.
Right.
Thanks so much. Bye-bye. They just pulled me over for curiosity. Oh, you can hear me. I've had no problem at all with the police so far. They've all been great. look, how Sri Lankans will view it, whether they feel that there's a problem between themselves, because I've seen the police pulling over a lot of Sri Lankan people. But my interactions with them so far as a visitor have been great. They've all been very friendly, you know, very just interested, you know. That guy there, he waved me down. I've got my papers, I've got my documents, you know, there's no issue. But in the end, he just wanted a conversation. Nice guy. What a landscape. Reminds me of like driving through like Vietnam or something. So we're about, I don't know, half an hour away now, so we're not too far. One thing I didn't mention earlier on, when I had a look on Agoda, there was a choice of 2 or 3 places to stay. Very, very, very little to choose from. And of course I didn't book any of them. So we're just gonna rock up without anything booked and hope to find something. Worst case scenario, if we have no options, then we'll head on a long journey. We'll continue the road trip to the next place, which is Trincomalee. Hopefully we don't have to do that. So let's see what we find in a minute. Hopefully somewhere decent to stay, at least for 1 or maybe 2 nights. Right, so we're here. Doesn't look like there's an awful lot going on. Really seen any shops. Definitely haven't seen any signs of hotels. Tell you what, we'll be looking to find something here, I reckon. To be honest with you, I haven't seen any signs of hotels or anything for a really, really long time. So this might prove to be a very quick visit.
Hi, sir.
Hello. Do you have any availability?
Huh?
Do you have available room?
Room?
You
Yes.
have available?
Yes.
What is the cost?
Non-AC or AC, sir?
Non-AC is fine.
AC.
No AC.
Oh. 4,000.
Okay. Can I see?
Yeah. So very hot now, sir.
It's crazy hot. It's very hot for me. My country is very cold, you know. Perfect.
It's okay, sir.
Excellent.
Plus the climate is okay, then you want to watch to everything.
Yeah, no, this is perfect. It's nice and cool. So, in a minute I will go out. How far is the? I hear there's a shipwreck
Yeah, beach side.
on the beach. Yeah.
Beach side, 3 kilometers we want to go there.
Okay, so it's not too far then.
Okay.
Okay, I'll go look in a minute.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thanks so much.
My name is Sudarshan.
Sridashan.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. My name is Wayne.
Okay.
Bye bye. Oh God. Right, we're in. We've got our room. I was getting really worried at one point. Like I was sat at the side of the road and I'm like searching on Agoda, obviously nothing's coming up, booking.com, nothing's coming up. So I just resorted to kind of like zooming in on the map on Google, and then you start to see the symbols, you know, for little guest houses. And then I click that one and it would be like 1 star, 1 star. And then I saw this one and it was like, seemed to be rated okay, not too far away. So I thought, right, I'll just give it a shot. And if nothing's available, then I'm just gonna have to like grin and bear it and drive to Trincomalee, even though my bum is in bits. Oh, honestly, like I've got to figure out something with the seat because it's just hurting me so much driving. Anyway, we've got a room. This has cost us 4,000 rupees for the night, so about £10. Let's see what this bathroom's like. Perfect, massive. There's the shower. It's perfect. The decor is a bit dated, but honestly, for the sake of having somewhere to sleep, I'm happy. So in a minute, we'll head out. I
think that on the beach it's quite a famous shipwreck, a ship that was sunk by terrorists or something like that. So we'll go out and have a look at that, and then that'll be our day. Tomorrow we'll go to Trincomalee because I just want to be somewhere where I can just relax and have a beer, honestly. One problem that we do have that I've just seen is the room is absolutely infested with mosquitoes. Yeah. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Look, everywhere you look, there's mosquitoes. Big one here. You get it? You did, man. Oh no. Ah. For God's sake. There's so many. Oh my god. There's no net either. Oh. I get completely destroyed by them. Like if you look at my feet all around here, this was just from last night. I've been bitten so much. And now I've got to contend with all these monsters. See if we can clear them out. I think there's a window open. That's probably why. Fuck. Does that close? Oh no. Oh, well, that would explain a few things, wouldn't it? We're in a bit of a situation here, aren't we? Okay, I somehow managed to get the window closed. I just about managed to kind of like grip my fingers in there and yank it shut. So obviously now all I've got to do is kill the 4,000 mosquitoes that are in here. The next problem I found, my adapter. So as you can see, this is a British style, which we've got here, but none of them want to go in. Like, it doesn't work at all. Like, look, it doesn't want to connect. It's fucking annoying. So after the great bedroom mosquito massacre, I figured I'd come to the bathroom and, you know, get a little shower and cool down before I go out. And then it became apparent that there's also an army of them in here. Watch this. Fucking, I've just killed a bunch as well, and there's absolutely freaking loads of them everywhere. You can see where I was trying to like get them with the bung gun, but that didn't seem to do the trick. There's so many of them. If this was anywhere else right now, I would change hotels, but I've literally no choice. Look at you. That's dead. That's dead. Sometimes you've just got to laugh, haven't you? You've just got to laugh it off. Thankfully, I'm just here for one day. Bloody hell. Well, you see why there's so many mosquitoes around here, eh? To be fair, this is probably the nicest thing around here so far. I won't lie, I've been a little underwhelmed. Maybe I'm just in a bad mood because of the heat. Look at the size of that bird. Hey. Honestly, in this region of Sri Lanka, so army checkpoints, like soldier checkpoints, navy checkpoints, police checkpoints, everything. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Where are you going?
To the shipwreck.
Where from you?
To the on the beach,
Beach. Yeah.
the shipwreck.
We have to complain. You video. You take a video near the school. School girls.
I don't think so.
One man came here.
Yeah.
After he complain us.
Yeah.
You take a video clips. Some video clips
Okay.
near the school.
Not that I know of. I just driving, but not of a school. Not that I know of. Not intentionally, anyway.
Do you have a driving license?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
I have my bag in the hotel. I have a picture of it. I have a picture.
Sorry. Thank you.
Thank you.
You have bag have in your hotel. Hotel. Okay. No problem. No any problem. No.
Okay. Oh, it's mostly gone now anyway. This is it here.
That is the old photo.
So that's what it used to look like.
Yes.
And that's what it looks like now.
Now situation.
Where did it all go? People take?
Yes. Yes.
Oh. So it did look like that. Okay, so it's not that impressive now, no.
It's ship material.
Yeah.
Take from swimming pool, like a swimming pool.
Yeah.
Testing.
For the submarines.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
And that is just up there.
Yes.
But you need permission to go there.
You take a permission.
Where do you get the permission from?
Army.
From the army camp?
Yes.
So I can go there and ask, or I have to pay money, or?
No.
Okay.
Words permission.
Yeah.
You can. Yes.
Okay, so I just go there and ask.
Yes.
And hopefully they're nice. Okay, I will go and look.
Okay.
Thanks so much.
How to 4-wheel?
Yeah.
It's
No, on this.
how?
This is okay?
Okay.
Okay. Super. All right, thanks so much. Bye-bye. Well, that was interesting. I thought, oh, Christ. I realised that I'd left the bag. Ow! Whacked in the face by a massive insect. So we're well out in the sticks here. Let's see what happens when we get to the end. I have to say, this has probably been one of my least favourite places in all of Sri Lanka so far. It's not that picturesque. There's not many options, well, basically no options. I haven't seen a single restaurant, so and it seems that the people are a bit funny as well. Go down here. This looks. I'm sure that this is a place where I really want to be coming down. Or looks like there's a fence there. It looks like an army camp, I think. I'm going to abandon this idea and let's see if we can go and have a look at this submarine shipwreck yard. I seen it on Google Maps, so let's go and take a look. Let's see if we can go in there. I've got these little shits as well barking at me. Shit. People around here are all staring. I don't know whether it's like friendly or what. Hey. People, I don't know, like, you know, sometimes you can misjudge it, but the looks I was getting from the people there, them were really kind of a bit unfriendly. So I don't know how to take that. I don't know whether they were just curious and it's just their face, or whether they really didn't want me there. I don't know. I'm a bit cautious now of where to point the camera, considering someone complained, you know. You see though, very run down, very rural. You know, I keep saying about, oh, Jaffna's authentic, Mannar's authentic. But you come here, just like way out in the sticks. Right, so the sat-nav's directing me down here, and it said, in 200 meters, make a U-turn. So, not having a good time with it at the moment. I'm not enjoying this place, if I'm honest. It's just frustrating me, it's annoying me. Like I say, it might be the heat, it might be because I've not eaten properly yet, but I could quite happily have, at this moment in time, skip this place out, to be honest. I think I'll be leaving first thing in the morning. It's like all these buildings, I don't know whether these are new or they've been abandoned or... It's getting really some dirty looks from people down there then. Doesn't feel the most hospitable place, I won't lie. I mean, maybe they don't get many visitors, but yeah, I don't feel a warm welcome being around here, to be honest. Really a bit of a dark energy. So apparently it's down here. There's a fence, there's a gate for sure. Whether you can actually come in, and there's a soldier with a big gun. Now my nerves are kicking in. Hello. Let's see. The place here for the submarines. Oh. The submarines here.
Oh, Balandodu.
The submarine.
Oh.
I show you. Yes. That is here. Can I see? Can I go?
Sir.
Yeah.
Sir, call.
Okay.
Sir, call.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Sounds like he's got a phony superior. God, get myself in some sketchy positions. Let's see what he says.
This time out.
Time out, not today.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah, I leave tomorrow. I leave to go to Trincomalee tomorrow. So it's okay, don't worry. No worries. Thanks for asking though. Thank you. Thank you. Well, this has proven to be an absolute fail of a mission to this place, hasn't it? We get pulled over by the police because someone accused me of filming schoolgirl. The shipwreck that was once impressive is basically completely gone. And now, what seems to be really mega interesting Submarine Yard, where the LTTE were building submarines with the scrap metal from the shipwreck, I've been refused permission to go and have a look. So, yeah, failed mission here today. Hopefully, Trincomalee tomorrow lives up to the hype people have set up on it. It's meant to be an amazing place, so I've really got a lot of expectations, and I need them today because, yeah, I feel pretty beat up now. It is what it is. The famous saying goes, it is what it is. Right, we're going to give this place one last chance to redeem itself. So come down to the beach First thing is, where'd you park? Well, let's just throw it in here maybe. It's funny because I read on Google that this was a clean beach. And does this look clean to you? I wouldn't say so. I don't know what people's definition of a clean beach is, but this is not my opinion. So, feeling exhausted, feeling a bit battered and bruised by today, I won't lie. Took me a long time to get here because of a few stops. The heat beating down on me, I've not eaten properly. And then the whole debacle of, you know, being stopped by the police, not being able to find a hotel. And then obviously having the highlight of the potential highlight of the trip here kind of crushed when the army wouldn't let me go and view those submarines. So yeah, Mullaitivu, if that's how you pronounce it. It's been a bit disappointing, I won't lie. For foreigners who are traveling in Sri Lanka, if you've got to come this way, fair play. Like for me, it was kind of difficult to avoid it, but I wouldn't come out of my way to go here. So anyway, I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to stroll this pristine, beautiful beach. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one from Trincomalee.